To that list, it's Spirit Gambit, and we're right into the action. It's a T-side start for Gambit, their home map, and they're going fast, they're going ferocious, and they're running through the monster with a pick from Shiro. Dexter's going to get flashed in, and everyone's blind. Mir even aggressing from behind, and Spirit have traded 3 for 3. Mir backing up to reset as he waits for Gambit to get onto the site.
Oh, Chopper down here needs to land something. He's getting swarmed, and there's Axal from the short side. It's left to Mir, and he can't get past them. Axal with Nafany's deep within the bank as well, and I don't think Team Spirit are going to be ready for this. Maybe till it's too late. Just tucked, playing it safe. There's the kill. Nice and easy. Whoa. Chopper out of the round. And yeah, the save call coming through again, just trying to back on off and not give all this money over. But they're getting pincered, right? This was always a doomed round from the offset. You've even got Hobbit still down towards this B bomb site ready. The deal with the last man, but Inters is going to beat him to it. So lots of money made.
Certainly could push with it as a CT, but not wanting to offer up kills. They could be chunky, and it is. Chopper eats them for breakfast, 2 to the face. Oh, and the boost is perfect. The lineup sprayed down by Axel, and they can just commit. Why wouldn't you? Mir drops the nade, but they're already up and past it, and Mir can't hit the shots. Axel is on one today.
What is happening?
Looking for the ace. He will lose Nafany, but the B site is empty.
But instead, Axal just lights them up from the boost. The nades are perfect. And as you say, he's having a lights-out performance to begin this game. He's 8-0 right now.
Pretty. 2 guns saved as Gambit run away with a 4th. But better than nothing for Spirit. Nice little combo for Gambit, the 1-2 punch. And also, it kind of plays into the fact that if you get double naded barrels, okay, yeah, well, you've hit, taken a lot of damage, but they're not going to throw more nades, right? So why change your spot? Why move position? That's why. They grab that info, but surely at this point, Spirit know it's going to be a B play. They need to drop rotations pronto. That's a no-scope for Dexter, and it's going to be Gambit charging in, 2 men down. Young just trying to stall. He will die to Hobbit eventually. As Chopper, rather a monster. Young drops the bomb instead, and 20 seconds for Gambit to get something done. Anything. They're begging for mercy as Dexter sits in heaven with the AWP as well. He is smoked off, but Hobbit getting a plant is not going to be realistic as Mir lines up 2 towards short.
Doesn't give any information over. Ooh. And they start to stack up over here at B, but a boost employed down beneath Chopper. That's where Nafany is. He gets the spot, gets the kill, and puts it back in favor of Team Spirit. Gambit still leaning over here towards B. Flashes are in, and Chopper is looking to get aggressive with them.
Uh-oh.
Miss Molly, not ideal. They have a lot more room now at Monster, and Inters uses that to his full advantage on the entry.
No way, Shiro. He's
surely
playing for the clutch. He's playing for the 1-on-3
16
right
points of health. It's a ballsy decision to have made.
They've fallen for it.
Yeah. Actually, wait a minute. They hear the footsteps now. They hear the running. They start to rotate up. Young is going to deal with both players down in B. And the nade might be good enough. There it is. Even though the bomb plant comes through.
Looking for the kills, but Team Spirit, no. With 15 seconds, they think the bomb's B. They just don't have to give away the kills. Once that realization sets in, Chopper swings and kills 2. And at that point, Dexter's already ready with the artillery strike on A. My, oh my. Spirit, full of surprises. They won't let Gambit sneak one through the net.
Team Spirit the upper hand here, as both players are given a nice berth to get up into this A-bomb site. Axal digs out Dexter. Magix burns alive from 100 to 0 in the Molotov on Dicebox. I don't know how that's just happened. Gambit, they've broken apart this 4-man stacked A-bomb site without even losing a point of health. Finally, the first man falls for Gambit, but it's Axal all the way down in connector. He's not even really getting to play into the round. So Mir tossed in. An impossible retake is cancelled out by Nafany.
This is still not the round the Spirit wanted by any means. Very weird.
What happened to Magix as well? Like, so Dexter pushes short. You're kind of just taking a few gambles out of spawn, like in that previous round with Magix alone in B. This time, 3 players here. Nafany is through short. Mir, head on a swivel, is quick to react, but there is Shiro with the trade. And now they're seeping in through Monster. Chopper desperately trying to step up here. He knows he's got to be the difference maker. The flashes start to rain over. No one's pressured him yet. Silence falls over here towards B. Dexter with the wide swing. There's another man nearby, and Chopper's going to cancel him out. It's Shiro left up in the clutch. We know this guy's clutches have been something else. So don't underestimate him, Team Spirit. Holding a monster. He does get past Chopper, that first line of defense.
aware of the possibility, and he might just tuck behind the boxes. Oh, it's going to have to be a spam for Young, and he's not moving fast enough. Here it comes, but
we want him to deliver on this AWP. He's going to have to. If Spirit want to get this round in the bag, flashes out through long, leave Dexter blind. They get close, and there's that AWP in with the first, but a lot more bodies around this corner. Dexter, they're rushing him down, and everyone inside of A is just picked to the curb by Gambit. Magic's left up all alone in the 1v3. And not being given any room to play with. I think Shiro heard the footsteps there as well. Magic's emerging from the bank, does clear out the first map, but sitting at the truck idly by is Hobbit, ready and waiting to get this trade locked in. Magic's has still managed to get pretty deep, but it's a false sense of security.
Attack play. Shiro's at least got a flash this time around. There's a heavy barrel setup. No molly for it. Dexter not blinded though behind the pillar, and he can pick up kills left, right, and center. Can't find the second, but Magic's trades, not used to that one. It's going to be Inters dropping the Molotov as well to force him out of position, and Young comes down connector, clearing Hobbit. Things are looking better for Spirit already.
And he's just waiting. He knows that this kill is going to come his way eventually. Young's about to get blindsided, and now this A bomb site, oh dear, the rotations are having to come through for Team Spirit. Chopper, one man against it all for the time being as they're moving up through CT, and he just wants to stay alive. He just wants to buy time. Smoke down at Dumpster. Inter's given a little more room to work with, but there's the swing onto Shiro, and with only 7 seconds left, Chopper navigates that one to perfection.
Keep 2 players on A. They don't know what lurks behind.
Yeah, and in reality, this B push is coming in. Nafany does not fare well once again, shut down on the short rush. And so it's down to just Shiro immediately in the 1v4 now as he nails that first shot. Blue, Shiro looking for any way out of this round. Flashes in, there's the peek from Con, and Young just shuts him out.
Or a player there has put up defensive kills, stopping those monster players from dying.
Oh, Mir with the spray, and now Magic's joining in as well, trying to pad his stats. The flashes go over, but Magic's knocks them all down with it. 6 on the board.
It's not the angle Hobbit wants to walk through, so he waits as Nafany goes through the smoke, finding Young on a pick. What a start. Oh, that's clean.
Man, and now you're thinking about rotating players up, and that is exactly what Gambit wanted Team Spirit to do. The B play is where this is really hoping to end out, and Hobbit holding on to Connector is only good for one. Magic's now realizes, but it's far too late. Orped by Shiro on the cross back into B, and Chopper, man, he's having to live up to his name, just flying around the map right now. Axile's already hidden in deep though. Chopper, will he clear the close angle? If he doesn't, he's a dead man, and there it is, 9-6 at the end of that first half.
If he's come back down, they're going to have to play retake here, being Gambit, as Spirit speed into A.
Oh, Axile sees them getting closer, but the flashes actually blind Young. Oh no, that flashbang has just ruined this pistol round. Axile dead. Well, not dead, rather, putting up kills. It's Mir desperately fighting for his life, but he's surrounded. Gambit, they put 10 up on the board. Force by Wars is set to continue. Gambit aggressing over here at short. Mir spam to a door, taken out of the round. And Magic's is caught admiring the spam. Hobbit blindsides him on the short play, and Young
be like flung to the other side. People do it to clear monster all the time. Oh, Chopper caught on short. And now this B play is more obvious than ever. Everyone is looking at the monster position. Young double dinking with the SMG, and Dex has found another. They know the Shiro was on short, so they smoke him off and try and get this plant in, but not a lot of spots that can be covered from the short span and still not open to heaven. Axile is coming from that position, and he's dropped the bomb as well with another tag. Young is low, and Shiro's just waiting for his chance to go through the smoke. He's not needed.
Worry about this long corner. Chopper, if this came a few seconds earlier, he probably gets Axile there, but remaining patient, waiting for his team to get a little bit closer, proves to be his downfall.
Yeah, Hobbit thinks he has a good timing there, and the reason is how deep Chopper is, but Spirit is so late out mid at the 30-second mark. He was hoping to backstab. Instead, he sees them coming up, and now Inters notices them going down. 10 seconds to plant, almost insurmountable odds, and without the entry, there's no hope in hell here for Team Spirit. Gambit bite right back, and they take a 12.
Can he paint us a pretty picture? Can he do his artwork here on the push-up through short? Caught by Con, and the P90 never gets anything nothing done. Shiro still here, holding this crossfire, and he absolutely dismantles the B play, in with a third as well, and Shiro, the B side.
This time, but that could change. Flashes over, fast in they go, but that's actually after or before the flash, rather. Hopping in quad, still blinded, still successful, and still turning on a dime to find the third. He can't do it. Chopper doubles up. Played every round of this half, and in the one round it's not, Gambit creep into success.
Oh, yeah, Chopper cancelled out. Degster trying to live up to the Shiro clutch minister on the other side. 1v2. Tucked in over here towards water. There's that first peek in. Shiro deleted. Axile not able to stand the test of time either.
Tends to boost the
yeah.
Well, they had other ideas in mind.
Oh, there we go.
All calculated, all to perfect. Falling on the bench makes noise. Axel hears that and he creeps through the smoke, but Chopper's watching it. It doesn't matter. Axel gets the kill. Chopper was blinded
from the A-bomb site. So even though you killed Nafany here earlier on, there's still 3 stacked up in B for Gambit. Inters might fall at the first hurdle, but with Hobbit and Shiro here, you've still got capable hands left to try and maneuver this round. Hobbit got off the 1, and so Shiro, it's close. Dexter actually killing here, and the nade rains in from heaven. Axile onto 15. Oh, it's a disaster. The TK to get the trade.
And Spirit, while talking fast, they've got something up their sleeve.
Yeah, quick into B. It's been a bit of a hit and miss strategy for them. They try to wrap Hobbit and they deal with him, but the spam is still coming in. Gambit, they're looking to take this one over the line right here, right now. Just Chopper left and up against the world. 1v3, down into short side. Axile removed. And now he's given a lot more room to play around with. Does have that bomb still on his back, and a 1v2 left to find. Nafany going aggressive in the monster tunnel. Does this give the kill over? Yes, it does. And now it's the 1v1. Shiro on the other side. Is this where he puts a game-winning clutch up on the tally? Or is the game set to trickle on? Shiro also aggressing in the monster tunnel. Chopper hasn't moved, hasn't skipped a beat. He's still worried about it. Shiro deep on the angle, but Chopper closes it out. I'm in this game. And so they play it safe. This B play's coming in. The nades stack, looking to do damage, doesn't find anything. This is only pistols that Team Spirit are up against, and it's still a 3-on-3. Sumdai Young is very, very low as well. The double push out through the water, luckily enough, gives you an in. And that is Team Spirit onto 11. They get that round past Gambit, closing the gap more and more. He gets blindsided. Nobody's checked the toilets instead. And boosted up on long. Shiro, he hears the drop down. Chopper is just offered up for free on a silver platter, and Shiro lives to tell the tale. They trade 1-for-1 down in B, but it's still to the advantage of Gambit, to the dismay of Team Spirit. And an early rotation into this B bomb site from Axile, leaving Shiro to anchor A alone. It's a 3-on-3 B play for Team Spirit. They sneak in, they get under the crosshair of Inters. He doesn't realize that they're in so deep. There he is with the trade at least. And now 2 down in water. Is this something that Team Spirit are ready for? Sumdai Young gives that kill away, and it's all left on to Dexter to try to step up in the clutch. Very little time, and he can't get the kills. Gambit, they take their map pick, 16-11. Gambit sat in a 4-on-5, or sorry, 5-on-4 rather, on this defending side. Team Spirit grouping up for a last-ditch attempt to hit the A-bomb site. Shiro not moving a muscle, and Axile with this crossfire between him down in the pit. It's a bit of a nasty hold here that Team Spirit is struggling to navigate. Chopper is trapped in the graveyard, and this might be his final resting place there as Shiro looks to bring the round to a close. It's another pistol found for Gambit.
But already a strong start in Spirit. They were relying on the force by walls back on Overpass. This time they're not in the same case. They don't have to force. They can play this Glock round, get it done and dusted, and come back in with guns. But this one will not be good for them by any means of the word. It's a quick, clean cleanup on long, and no casualties for Gambit. That will not be changing today. Chopper just trying to bleed what he can from
Wallbang's Chopper through the door to 28, and then Wallbang's Magic's in the apartments down to 43. So that's a lot of damage without even seeing an opponent yet. Team Spirit tests the waters at B, and they're at least left in a 4-on-4, but Shiro will take that trade, because look at the HP that's left on Team Spirit. 2 of these players were naded up over towards the banana side. The other 2 tagged in the apartments, and Shiro has just caught players crossing. You don't want to find yourself in this guy's crosshair. Chopper crosses back, and That's not information that Shiro has, so there is still the potential that you go B at this point in time.
Yeah, this is a weird one as well, but they're actually just rerouting on A. Gambit is scared of long. They have no need to be, and now they know. Now they've dropped one. The bomb follows, and Chopper trades, but it's all too late. Bomb is so far away, and Inters just swings from the pit. That bonus round for Gambit, they have something, but Gambit, they want to make this costly. They want to fight for every bit of real estate, and they will. Hobbit here, holding the corner, only good for one. Nafany very wide as well. He's in for a penny, in for a pound. If he dies here, the B site could be lost, so he gets aggressive and he takes one, stalling for a second. The flash, oh, it's a team flash, it whites him, but he still escapes through their own smoke. Shiro here to provide some cover, and Spirit may have picked up a gun, but they haven't taken any more kills than one.
Yeah, he's still tucked away in the back of the site is Nafany, right? Team Spirit, they don't even have site control yet. The rotations are coming in. These smokes are starting to fade. And with it, that little veil of security that Spirit had is out the window. Nafany will lock in a 4th round for Gambit.
Spirit have gone quiet at B, and that is not the play. Here they come into the B bomb site.
Oh, Hobbit blinded, still gets away with a kill. And is hungry for even more than that. Now he is just here fighting alone. Shiro has taken up position in CT and throws a supporting flash for Hobbit, who could get caught out in the open, and indeed he will. Inter's up through the banana at least, pulls this one back into even odds. Gambit's still teetering on the edge as to whether or not this is a round they even want to attempt. Pass through that smoke for Axile, and now it's definitely something you're interested in. That bomb hasn't gone down yet either. This CT smoke has actually given Team Spirit an opportunity to get that bomb planted. And now into a 2-on-2. Still no bomb plant to come in. Chopper, oh, it's a rough spot to try and plant him, but he does get the bomb down. Smoke lands, that's going to keep Magix off the angle. Shiro also rotated all the way through CT up to banana. All that matter as it comes down to another one of these clutches. It was a 1v2. Surely he can't get away with this one. Chopper has denied him so many of these clutch attempts. But is this where Shiro finally gets his revenge? Indeed it is. And it's a big clutch B play. And these rotations start to come back in. Nafany is even flanking banana. Team Spirit, they're getting pincered from everywhere. These players inside of A just need to stay alive for even a moment. Axile gone right away, and Inter is still trying to stay alive. There's Nafany's flank coming in, and it's all gone downhill for Team Spirit. Magix can't navigate the 1v4, and Shiro cancels him out right at the very end. Have to rush this smoke yet. But with Shiro now rotating into CT spawn, that's only going to serve to complicate matters. You can see Team Spirit do take that bomb down banana and look to group up at A. There are only 2 players here, but Shiro's doing a good job of being this player in rotation. Magix trying to draw the attention back into a B bomb site that Gambit win the fights at, and so they don't over-rotate. They keep this stack here towards A. Shiro even blindsiding Mir on that CT push, and Gambit, they find a 7th round player. Oh. And they deal with Hobbit on the swing. That's a big kill to have found, because now you know there's only 1 man left inside of B. It's Nafany, who cannot stand the test of time. And Gambit, they might just save right away here. You know, you've lost those 2 B players. You don't catch anyone as they rotate into the bomb site. And Gambit, you know, even though they've been winning rounds and
through CT, but yeah, the save, like you said, was already confirmed. The Spirit find their first. It was about time. A little worried about these low HP banana players, but they've done the maths and it checks out well. So 5 alive for Spirit, and money is the aim of the game here in a round like that, right? That's why Gambit save. They know they have the cash, but they don't want it to dissipate too soon. Got the read once again, all too familiar with the 3-man hold on A. Double pit setup as well. 40 seconds, a flash comes in, Axile's blind, he drops the smoke, but Inters has his cover, has his control, and has Pit on lockdown. 3 kills, and the bomb loose as well. Inters is on one right now, and Spirit may have been a man up. They can barely get out of the house.
Ooh, Sumdar Young, man, you got 20 seconds. He needs to decide, does he stay or does he go? His double pit hold is quite the threat to deal with, and Axile's going to mop up the remaining players.
Well, you're in for a penny, you're in for a pound, you're in for a chance to win with a man down.
Shiro, the man that Team Spirit just cannot beat. He's here early and forced out by the Molotov. They deal with Hobbit, but the spray from Axile so close to getting away with absolute murder. In back through again, and Axile, ooh, with the triple. It's 9 up on the board. Axel makes it look all too easy. No reason to be doubting themselves. It feels like they're destined to make these grand finals.
Whoa!
And success just breeding more success as Inters does the impossible, stays alive for way longer than he should have been able to get away with. And that round is swept aside as well. Gambit can feel this game getting away from them. And that would put an end to their tournament run in Katowice. Desperate times calling for desperate measures. Out into top mid they go, but to their dismay, everyone is dead in an instant. It's just Dexter left alive. And while he has dealt with the first two, there's still more where that came from. Inters, low HP at long, could offer up a kill. Shiro, long rotation up through mid. Dexter goes quiet, but only for a moment as Shiro keeps the flawless KD in check. The thing that has been very, very telegraphed is that Team Spirit are always taking this B control before they're going A, and so Gambit are just playing stacked in B to begin these rounds, but in this round, Sumdai Young with the Tech 9 makes it look deadly. Are they ready for Hobbit? This third man here. Oh, Sumdai Young with the flick. Will keep this B site belonging to Spirit. And so one man and one man alone.
This tournament is not a good feeling. But 2 is something. 2 is better than 1, hey? So they've doubled down and they've got to do it once more. Still good money for Gambit as they save their weapons. Look at this no-scope. Bang. Yeah, a good fast B play. The difference there is
getting risky with it, playing up close to the smoke. Re-smoke down, flashes are in, and Hobbit's off the angle. Molotov is going to do serious damage, and they're caught in the fire. The bomb goes in first, and that is a disaster. Nafany lining up even more utility just to punish Team Spirit. Another molly trying to get thrown in. Doesn't get cleared in time. Instead, Inter's boosted up and over, could deny the bomb plant, and there's that kill. A 4-on-3, bomb not down, and Shiro already here, already on location. It's all fallen apart for Spirit. It's all gone wrong. Just Dexter, and there he is, silenced, pincered by Gambit. 12. Pressure is now on more than ever, and at least Mir has something to start Team Spirit off the right way. Another kill coming through. Dexter's CZ getting more and more as he pushes in through the apartments. Just Nafany left at the end of the round, and he is trapped behind enemy lines. Team Spirit, they get the pistol at least.
Lineup instead, that seems to be the case. So here they go. And this is big info here coming out for Spirit, but it might be all too little too late. Only 2 on the A site, 1 has already been traded. Sumdai Young has to do it all.
Oh, could get caught with utility out. He at least keeps the short players away. But he's losing players by the second. This force buy now could pan out unless Sumdai Young is able to stay alive. He can't. Dexter has got to do it all. A lot of damage done either which way. But Nafany from the sidelines is in with 13 for Gambit. The force buy finding success.
Gambit did all CT side long and it worked for them, right? Uh-oh, disaster's about to start.
Oh, don't you dare. Quick switch magics instead. Head taken off. The A site cracked open by Gambit. And Team Spirit left with those 3 B-stacked players. That early rotation from Dexter. Now, you're kicking yourself over it. It feels like Gambit is just in your head. They know what you're going to do before you've even done it.
That was like... Takes a Galil. Spirit wait for exits. Maybe they push in after the bomb and try and kill these pit players, but I mean, you're too far at this point. You have no nade. To use the Doja nade against Gambit in a situation like this would be insult to injury, but...
Man, that would be one hell of a statement piece. CIS had to effectively turn on each other to make this happen. And Gambit are looking to emerge the victors. Flashes traded at Banana. They've got a man trapped and they're quick to try and capitalize, but in the smoke they meet face to face, and Inters has opened up a B play. The danger of this round swept aside by that smoke push from Inters, who's got 3 in the round, all 3 that have been found for Gambit.
But it's, you know, you can't lean against Gambit with a man up in a position like this. Hobbit's about to see everything, flicking back, and there's the kill. The spray continued, and Hobbit can clean it up with 2. No fear for Gambit, even with Spirit. Could throw that in right here, right now. Third rotate as well for Spirit. They're really giving it everything, but it's contact for Gambit. They go right through. Chopper drops the smoke. They don't care, but maybe they should have. No CT smoke down, and a 2-man hole to spray Gambit out of the round. They say that. Mir, no traces with the silencer, but Axel still hears the shots, and he fires back through. Now Gambit go quiet. 40 seconds. Can they get Spirit to rotate out? Will they just commit? Axel has walked in with his back to the spawn, and he has a mega flank that might just shut down this semi-final.
Oh, this could be the deciding play right now. Oh, the turnaround from Young. While all this is happening, by the way, the bomb is back in the apartments on the back of Hobbit. Shiro alone in pressuring B, trying to draw rotations, but Spirit have not fallen for it. They haven't. Oh. Now they're falling for it. Hobbit does spot one man back inside of the site, but isn't able to get past Dexter. So alone out on this A-bomb site, out on an island. These rotations a long way away. You at least need to trade evenly here. And Magic's spotting these players getting out through long, now calls for these rotations back. He nails the first shot and the follow-up as well. And this double pit hold is showing its value now more than ever as they just play off of one another. Axel coming in late, 15 seconds time becoming a problem. And it's Shiro left up in the clutch. He tries to run for the hills. He tries to get away. But with this bottom mid flank in, Shiro is a dead man. 6 on the board for Spirit. The money now broken for Gambit.
Spirit back out of Banana, denied some of that info, and therefore avoided a stack.
Oh, they try to go through this smoke, but Chopper is keeping a watchful eye on it. Double up coming through. Hobbit, in the meantime, makes his presence known in the boiler, and he has dealt with Dexter. Forces the rotation from Mir around to this A-bomb site, but they're keeping it under control right now. Shiro and Hobbit still here, still looking to put up a fight. And Young's got to spread his attention between the apartments and short. Magic's is now smoked off as well and follows up with the shot. This could be the round that puts an end to Spirit's run. Mir's gone through the smoke. Shiro gets cornered. And now it's all left onto Hobbit up in the apartments. A 1v2, the bomb ticking away, and Team Spirit, they don't know where he is. They cannot seem to find Hobbit, who's just tucked himself in to the Hobbit hole. The bomb not really planted for him. He's got to swing wide on the balcony, but with Chopper going on this flank, he is given a temporary 1v1. This flank needs to come in, and Hobbit dropping down. There will be enough time with all the kits dropped.
But this time he's on the half wall, and even if Chopper stays or goes, Dexter can lock down B. B is not the worry, though. Gambit are walking up short right now, and Spirit have no idea. Young with a spot, Magic's with a swing, and now it's up to the short players who can't win a fight either. Magic's with 3, and Young is drawing them in as Magic knocks them down with the ace. Spirit onto 12, and there is no stopping them right now. Why stop now? 4 on A, Chopper tasked with that B hold, and he's been damn good at it as well. Young can swing when Near makes contact, and there he does. Young off for support, but he sees nothing, and now it's the apps pop. Now it's the drop into the pit. Magic's ding, but he doesn't care. It does not make a difference to health as he picks them up. Dexter killing the cross, and while he will eventually fall, it's all under control for Team Spirit. Shiro's gone 2, and 13 to 15.
This is a ballsy position for Chopper, right? You mentioned how no one really hangs close on these corners. That's the reason why. Chopper is now cancelled out of the round, and so Spirit, they go a man down. This is the best chance, the best lead that Gambit have had in a long while. So the pressure now really mounting for the rest of Team Spirit. Dexter, if there ever was a time to show up the way that he has in so many of these Spirit series, it would be at a time like this. Hobbit blindsiding Magic's. Now the options even open to go back, but instead they bolster the B hold, they double down on the call, and they deal with everybody. Young throwing into a 1v4 to try and keep that dream burning. And right now, Gambit are nowhere to be found. No peaks offered up. Re-smoke down in CT. They're looking to keep it neat and take it over the line. Team Spirit, they tried so hard, but in the end, Shiro is there to carry Gambit along to the grand